Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Farm Manager 2021, where the extremely elaborate and convoluted plan to make myself a bowl of soup is going very nicely indeed. We're growing lots of lovely grains over here in the new sort of grain growing part of the farm. So we've got ourselves wheat just here, we've got some rye down there, and then we have some sorghum over here as well. So we've got kind of the growing bit done. We are growing lots of lovely grains. Now we just need the ability to turn those grains into flour so we can then make pasta, so we can then make soup. It's a long-winded way round when I could just go down the shop, but you know what? I want to make our own soup. That's what we're doing here. So I think let's start today by getting in some mills, because I hear mills are quite important when producing flour. You know, you kind of need those things. So let's get some mills in, shall we? So let's go to here and in production. Now, I don't know how expensive they are. They are quite cheap compared to some of the other production buildings. They are 112,000 of our farm manager monies. I think we could get a few in. The only thing is, where do we want to put them? I mean, we could put them over here, which would be okay, because there's lots of other production things going on over here, and it would mean that they would be very close to the bakery, which is going to make use of the wheat flour that they produce. Okay, I think that's what we do. Let's get a road coming along here. Get a road coming straight down there to connect those bits up. Lovely, easy transport links going on. And then let's get a mill. The other thing is, how big are they? Are they big? Oh, they're tiny. Oh, they're teeny tiny little things. I thought they were going to be huge, great big structures like these, but no, they're really little. Okay. I mean, if we could get some in around here. Hang on. Could we rotate that round? Do they fit into that gap there? They fit perfectly into that gap there. Okay, that's very good. That is very good. So I think what we do is, let's just make sure that we have ourselves sufficient power down here, because we know what's going to happen. We're going to run out of power. So where is the nearest power thing? Just there. Okay, now could we make life a bit easier by just having that road coming down there a bit like that, and then we get rid of this road here. Although we need to be very careful not to delete an entire factory, because that would be bad. There we go. That should make things a little bit more organised, and then we'll get ourselves one of the electrical transformers, robot in disguise, just there, pop that there, wonderful. So now we have power down here as well if we need it. And then I think we get ourselves, let's get a couple of mills in to start with. Let's get a few of these in. So go back down to here, grab us a mill, and then yeah, we can put one there, and then we'll put one immediately next door, just there. Okie doke, and then get a road, lovely roads coming down here like so. Okay, so now they can be put together. There's a road. We need ourselves a kind of, warehouse building in front of them for ease of use, I suppose, just to make sure that, people can actually get the stuff they need to, do what they need to do in their factories. So let's go over here. Let's build ourselves a little sort of a warehouse. I imagine. Hang on, where's flour going to go? So that's a barn. Yeah, it's not going to go in there, is it? Yeah, it's going to go into a generic warehouse. Yeah, okay. Dry goods, I think it says. Okay, that's fine. So pop that into there. And then I imagine we're going to need another worker house to actually get people working in these factories. So let us pop over to here and get a house for permanent employees. Can it fit in that gap? It can fit in that gap. That's perfect. That is brilliant. Do you know what we're lacking around here? Oh my goodness me, I think we've forgotten to put in loads of lovely decorative things. Hang on, where are all the decoratives? There's decoratives there. They've got nothing. These things don't have decoratives. There's no lovely decorative items around here. Oh, this is terrible news. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, wait there. The bowl of soup can wait. We need to put in lovely decorative items. Right, big flowers box, because I like these, because these are good. Let's put a few of these around the smokehouse, because they do look nice. There we go. Look, we're trying to make people a little bit happier, and we'll put that on the corner as well, because I can't believe there's nothing over here. I'm amazed there's nothing over here near these sort of fish farms. We just must have forgot to do these. Okay, never mind. Sorry, everyone. Right, a smattering of these things. Drop one over there, and one just there. Right, it's going to be relatively hard to figure out where we can put things over there because they're being built right now, but what we could do is we could put some other decoratives in as well. How about some lovely sort of pinky red flowers in little boxes? They look quite nice. We'll just put a few out the front there. That's lovely. One as you go in the door just there. We'll put one on the corner. And can we put one Where's it going to make least impact? I mean, one just there, so you can open the door, but still go in this little sort of gated bit there. We'll drop a few across there like that. Just there like that as well. We'll do the same over here, just so it looks a bit prettier. There we go. Wonderful. Right, so that's that done. And then we need some down here, I think. There's nothing in front of this warehouse either. Or in front of this worker house. This is terrible. I can't believe we've left all this out. Sorry, everybody. Right, there we go. And then over here, in front of this, I think we have some lovely, how about yellow flowers in some boxes. There we go. Many of these, like so. Just click them over like that. Okay, that's going to be significantly better. People are going to like that a lot more. Why don't we just have some more going along here? Let's change colour. Let's go for kind of orangey, whatever colour that is. There we go. Just drop those in. Click, 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 click. Yay, everything's pretty around here again. Okay, so that's that bit done. But then, yes, we need to do down here as well. And have they got any decorative items? This whole bit around here, this whole new bit we put in has been sorely overlooked. This is unacceptable. Hang on. Back to these again. Right, one on that corner. One on that corner. And then we'll put one in the middle, because it goes quite nicely just there. Look, there's a bit of a convenient gap. We'll put that on that corner. We'll put one just there, because I think that's on the kind of the build area for the factory just there. So there we go. And then we'll put some, around the front of, let's put some around here. One there and one there. I think have they got stuff in front of them? Yeah, they're okay. They're okay. I don't know if we just did them or not, but they seem to be fine. Okay. Right, how about over here? Oh yeah, we'll put one just there as well. And this is out the front of the factory, isn't it? So one just there. And where is the front of that factory? I'm not entirely sure how they get in and out of this one here. I don't really know. Whatever the case, we'll put some things down there and we'll put one there. And then, just for a splash of colour, how about some purples? Just sort of drop a few of those around the place. There we go. Very nice. Let's pop one on the corner. Let's put a few across here near that thing. I'm sure nobody needs access to that. There's flowers there now. They're much nicer. There we go. And then outside of these houses here, purple. Lovely purple decor. It is very pretty indeed. There we go. That looks better. That looks much better around here. Lots of lovely decorative items all dotted all over the place. There we go. I feel a bit better about things now. Right, let's get these things in. I mean, that was a bit of an aside there. We didn't need to go and do that, but it does make people happier. In fact, there are some people. Hello, how do you feel about life now? Your happiness has been increased by 15% due to our decorations. That's no bad thing at all. People feeling happier because of lovely flower arrangements everywhere. That's very good. Okay, right, just get all this stuff in then. There goes a warehouse. The mills are understandably taking a bit longer. Okay, how about we get some people in? So when we have ourselves the mills constructed, we can actually get them doing stuff pretty much straight away because we do have... Do you know what we need? Do you know what we need right next door? We need a silo, don't we? So they can go and get the grain out. That would be quite convenient. There we go. Put one of those in. So then when it's ready, we can get that going. The other thing is, we've got loads of stuff, haven't we? If we look in the silo when it's complete, we have got lots of wheat. So we don't have to wait for those fields to be ready, really. We could just get on with working on the wheat that we already have. Let's just wait for this thing to actually get constructed, however. There we go. Hello. We have, in terms of wheat, 33,000 kilograms of it, which is quite a lot. So I think what we'll do is, hang on. Come on, finish these off. Let's do the rooftop construction dance. There we go. Yay for the rooftop dance. Oh, everyone's gone. Bye-bye, everybody. Right, they're done. Assume they're finished. At some point, they'll take down the scaffolds. Yeah, there we go. Right, so these are all going to come down eventually. Eventually. At some point. Yay, there we go. There we go. Another new type of building on the farm. We now have mills. We can do some milling. It's all very exciting. Okay, right. Pause time for a second. Here we go. Let's have a look just here at what we can do then. So we can make ourselves. Now, we're not going to concern ourselves with the non-organic kind of side of things. So we can make organic wheat flour. We can make organic rye flour. We can make organic corn flour. We can make organic linseed, which actually doesn't make that much money at all. We can make organic oatmeal. We could make we can crush down poppies, ground poppy seeds. Okay. Okay. What we want to do really, we want wheat flour. So organic wheat flour, yes please. Make lots of that. And then over here, do we want to make the same? Do we just make loads of organic wheat flour? Are we growing rye over there? Remind me, game. That's wheat. That's rye. We could, if we wanted to, get a difference of flours. The only thing is, if we're going to have lots of bakeries making lots of lovely cakes and things at some point in the future, we might want to just get ourselves lots of wheat flour in production right now. Yeah, let's get lots of wheat flour going. There we go. Very good. And now we just need some people. We just need some people to go and push the buttons in there, and then we can have flour, which is very exciting. Okay, right, so manufacturing. Just 2 people. Little bit disappointing. Both sort of manufacturing and orchards people, but okay. Right, you 2 can go into there then, and we'll skill you up. Also in trees, because we're nice like that. And you as well. There you go. Trees and manufacturing. I mean, you might as well both go and work in different ones, just so they're both up and running and doing something. Yes, they'll be working a little bit slower, but they'll still be doing something. So you can go and work in there, and you can go and work in there. There we go. So now we have 2 mills up and running. Let's have a quick look at the mills then, because we didn't really look at these. So, I mean, there's a massive silo in the way, which doesn't help so much. Ooh, caution, watch for forklifts. We're not going to see a forklift driving around, are we? Game, you're getting our hopes up there. But look, there's, again, a few randomly assorted crates. If you do need to leave crates around, please put them in an orderly pile. Some kind of sacks of stuff, presumably grain or flour possibly. Some more sacks down there. And then this very elaborate looking thing at the back, which I'll admit I'm not entirely sure what it is. That just says keep out. I mean, I don't know how you'd get into that, but okay, I'll try and keep out of it. I don't think I could fit through that pipe, but okay. I don't really know what... I get those. I imagine they're storing flour, I would guess, but I don't know what these elaborate kind of pipe things are. Not really sure, but okay, there we go. Whatever the case, they are in. They are in, they are up and running. This is very good indeed. So now we should see these doing something at some point in the relatively near future, because they should... put some... hang on, I was going to say that. Where's the grain gone? No, I'm not clicking on the silo. Yeah, so there is now... That's come down to 27,000 kilograms of wheat. I think we're still fine, but I imagine what they're doing is taking it out of there and putting it into here. Are they? Hang on, there's still no wheat in here. What are they doing? Hang on, you've only got one job. Literally, go from here, go from your house into the factory, then go over to there and put some wheat in here. There we go. You've done it. Maybe they were packaging it or whatever they were doing. They were putting it in the appropriate place inside. And still nothing over here. Oh, they've used... Oh, no, there it is. There it is. So they've got about 3,000. They've got about 3,000. Okay, right. That is in. That is working. This is very, very exciting indeed. Right, we're making our own flour at long last. Now, one thing that did get pointed out in the comments was that possibly our fruit selling numbers are a little bit low. If we're going to go over here and use lots of fruit over here in our fruit processing factories, we might need to not sell quite so much fruit. Because particularly with things like in the orchards, like apples and plums and such like, they don't grow that often. You get a massive, great big harvest of them once a year, and that's kind of it. If you want them any more frequently than that, you have to buy it all in, which is, I mean, it's fine. We could afford to do that, but I'd rather not do that. So how are we doing over here? Right, cherries. Yeah, so has that been harvested? That's still growing. It looks like most things are still growing over in the orchards, so we should be okay. But yeah, that field is ready to be harvested. In fact, they're harvesting it right now. As we can see, there's lots of people over there doing lots of clever stuff. I think everything else is okay. There are some cherries there that have been harvested. I imagine the auto selling things have come in and sold that already. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Have we got any cherries? Yes, we have. We've got 181,000 kilograms of them. I think what we could do is with all of the fruit... there we go, cherries. Sell above 25,000. Sell above 100,000. I think that's actually a good number. That's what got suggested in the comments as well. So we'll keep... This bar is quite useful. We'll keep that much and then sell that much. And then if it comes to it and we see that we've got loads of cherries piling up, we could just sell them. We could just go and manually sell things. That'd be fine. And then we need to do the same with all of the other fruit. So we've got apples. So that's 50,000. So we'll have over 100,000 because I imagine we're going to acquire a lot of apples from our many orchards. Plums, sell above 100,000. Yes, please. What else is there? Pears, sell above. Oh, hang on. It's just pear, is it? Although, are we doing anything with the pears? I don't think we're doing anything with pears, are we? I think we can just sell the pears. Is there anything you can do with the pear in these fruit processing plant things? In the fruit faz? I don't think there is. No, everything else it seems, but not pears. Not pears. Do you know what? We'll just sell all the pears. I don't think we need pears for anything else, do we? I'm pretty sure that's all we can do with the fruit. We can sell it or put it into the fruit factory things. Yeah, okay, right. Never mind then. Never mind. We'll keep pears as they are then. Pears can stay the same. And then apricots are above 50,000. But again, I don't know if we're actually doing anything with apricots. Are we making any dried apricots? Ah, yes, we are. We are. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll change the apricots. We're not making like dried pears or anything daft. No, so pears and plums. Right, hang on then. So, apricots, over 100,000, please. There we go. And plum. Did we do plums? Yes, we did. Okay, and then it's all the other stuff. So then it's strawberries. Sell above 50,000. We've got 84. No, not 84. 8,437 right now. If we sell above 50,000 strawberries, that seems quite a lot. That seems quite a lot of strawberries. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. Raspberries. We'll sell above 50,000 of those. Yeah, that's the normal ones. They're the frozen ones. It's all fine. I got a bit confused there. What else do we grow? Black currants. Sell above 50,000 of those because we do use those over there. We use them over in the factories, but we are growing more of those. So we can replenish those ourselves relatively quickly, whereas obviously the fruit that grows on trees is a once a year kind of deal. Okay, that's fine. What else do we have? Gooseberries. Yeah, we're making gooseberry jam or something or other, aren't we? So put that up to 50,000. There we go. Right. I think that should be okay. Do we need anything else? So they've been sorted. Plums are okay. They're gooseberries. They're black currants. Raspberries have been done. Strawberries have been done. Cherries have been done. Apples done. Strawberries done. Raspberries done. Apricots done. Okay. Right. I think we've adjusted all of our fruit values there. I think that's all good. Possibly. Maybe. Hopefully. Right. Hang on. Now let's go and have a look for any potential employees because I think we've got ourselves another house of people over here that aren't doing anything. Yeah, that house is full. This house is completely empty. Is there anybody over here that can work with plants? Because that would be good. There's lots of people. And the first two are plants and endurance. Yes, in you wonderful people come. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? This never happens. Our HR department, our recruitment team have been very, very good at sorting out people that are good at working with plants. You know, it's quite a key thing for working on a farm. Wow. Look at that. That is amazing. And there's a manufacturing person down there as well. Hang on a second, manufacturing person. We'll come and get you in a second. Right, hang on. Up everybody's skills over here. That's astonishing. I mean, we have just added a great number of people to the workforce. But the farm is huge now. So that's absolutely fine. It makes sense. Lots of people. Right, hang on. There we go. And you can come in and be good at plants because you weren't very good at them anyway. This does confuse me. Yeah, we've got the plant skill. How good are you at working with plants? Not at all. I have no skill in working with plants. Why are you different to anybody else? I don't know. But there you go. Right, you've become better at plants. So that means we have more people over here to drive the tractors and look after the plants and do all the stuff over here. And then over here, we can have ourselves a new person making lots of flour. So where are you, manufacturing person? Yeah, okay, manufacturing. Let's get you in and let's put you into... Oh, hang on. Level you up. There we go. And then you can go into here. So assign you to there. That place will make some flour a little bit quicker. Do we now have some flour produced? Do we have flour? Oh, crikey. Hang on. Where would it be in this extremely lengthy list of products? Flour. I can see some flour. That's not all of the flour. Is that wheat flour? Right, so they've not moved it over yet. In fact, I know we paused it, didn't we? So it's not gone anywhere at all. Do you know what? Let's move time on. Let's get time moving on. Let's see what happens with this. Lots of other products coming in. Lots of little trucks driving around the place. I do like it when it's really busy. I think it does look really good. And yes, we can expand our sort of grain operations as well, because we've got that bit over there. That's fine. But this is the core of the grain operations just here. And obviously if we click on this, there's quite a lot of range for the workers. The workers can reach really far. So we will fill this bit up as well with lovely fields. Do we want to do that now? I mean, we could do. There is no time like the present. We might as well do that. How about we do that now? Let's get that sorted. So if we bring that road just straight down, that gives us a little bit of a line as to where we can actually work up to. So there we go. Oh, hang on. No, complete the road. There we go. I forgot about that last little bit there. Right. And now I think what we do is just get these fields in. Right, hang on a second. Hang on. So if we click on the worker houses, yeah, we'll put the bigger fields over into the corner, which was something that was suggested by people in the comments. Thank you, commenting people. So put the bigger fields further away from your sort of worker houses, so at the edge of the radius, so the big fields are more likely to, touch the radius of the sort of worker houses. So you're not left with things slightly out of reach if the field is tiny. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll have a massive field there. Excellent. And then I think that'll fill in that gap? No, we'll have a bit like that. We'll have a massive field there, and then we'll have ourselves a little thin field just there, and then we'll just replicate that right there. There you go. Like that, and like that, and like that. Marvellous. There we go. Excellent stuff. And then we'll just get a lot more wheat, I think. Get more wheat over here. So bio wheat, please. So yeah, wheat over there, and some wheat over here, please. Put some wheat just there. And then over here, we've got rye. We've got rye growing. Do we want to do anything else? Do we want to get anything else underway? Yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a gap just there where we could build some stuff. How about, and again, I think this came from the comments section. I think somebody mentioned this in the comments, although not directly with this particular setup here, but this would work. Why don't we get ourselves the fields, the colza fields and the buckwheat fields. Get those two little bits as colza and buckwheat, and then put a load of bees over here. Love the bees. Bees are amazing. So why don't we just do that? That can be filled with bees, and they can go to these fields here to make all the different types of honey. That would be good. Let's do that. We're doing that now. These fields are going to be for the bees. Right, so colza, yes please. And we want to go to here for buckwheat. So buckwheat. Okay, and then here. Do we need any sort of grains for the animals? I think we looked at this before, and I can't remember how far we got. Right, hello animals again. So you're all okay. What about the chickens? Oats, corn, soya. Do we want to grow any more soya? Do we have enough of this? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. There's a thing there. 82,000 kilograms of it. I mean, that seems like quite a lot to me. That seems like an awful lot. What do they need? They need crops. Do we buy? How many crops do we have? Do they go in the? I think they go in the barns. Hang on, barns. 3,000. We must be buying them in. I imagine we are buying in crops. Let's have a look. Yes. Can we make our own to save us buying those things in? Because that would be, that would make sense. We can grow our own crops because we run a farm now. Okay. Hang on. How does this work exactly? Crops isn't there. Right, we have to look for the thing that turns into crops, because there are some of these that have different things. There you go. So corn seed, organic, that turns into crops. I don't really understand how that works. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't fully get that. Right, hang on. Is there anything else that's a bit... Lupine seeds that turn into crops. Okay. So we could grow some lupine. That's 95 days as opposed to the corn of 85 days. Okay, so yeah, that's not too much difference really. And keep going. That is sorghum that becomes crops. I mean, that would make more sense. We're growing sorghum over there on that little strip there. So we could get some crops out of this with the sorghum field. That would be quite good. Or we could grow sunflowers and turn them into sunflower crops. What's the yield we'd get out of these? That's quite a good idea. So if we were to grow the sunflower seeds to turn it specifically into whatever crops might be. I thought crops was just anything that grew in a field that you then harvested. That was the crop. But no, crops is a special thing. We'd get 11,054 kilograms out of the sunflower equivalent. If we did it with sorghum, it would be 50,400. That's a bit more. That's considerably more. Hang on, where were the other ones? That's 24,000 for the lupine. Where's the corn? The corn is 45,000. And was there anything else? There possibly was another one. Can't remember. Do you know what? We will go down the sorghum crops route. Let's get 50,400 tons of crops in, shall we? Let's get that in from the sorghum seeds and their bio. Okay, and then this field here, do we just do the same again? And do we just make loads of crops and then we can just sell them? And they can just, manage itself after that. So we don't have to buy any crops in ever again. Or do we get something else growing? Hang on, how much sorghum stuff do we have? 970. We're growing a tiny bit there. Do you know what? This field here will grow normal sorghum seeds, plants, whatever they are. That thing there. Yeah, okay, there we go. And we still have room over here. We can get over here as well. We can build another field in this corner and possibly just there to get even more stuff. So it's not like they're the only fields we can have. There we go. Right. Plenty of stuff for people to be going and getting on with now, I suspect, because, there's going to be lots and lots of work to do over here. Possibly left it a little bit late in the year to get it all sorted. But look at this. Carrots. Lovely carrots coming out of the ground. It is all very wonderful. That is ready as well, although waiting on... What are we waiting on? We're waiting on machinery. No potatoes digger. I'm pretty sure we have a potatoes digger. Oh yeah, it's just in use, because they're carrots as well. It's just in use. Oh, okay. Hang on. Do we want to get ourselves... Oh, we can't fit another thing in there, can we? I was going to say we'll get another potatoes digger. That'll make life easier, but we can't fit one in, unfortunately. Do you know what? Never mind. It's okay. Can we fit... Actually, can we fit a garage into there? Because there is a bit of a gap just here. A bit of empty space. Hang on. A garage might fit. Do you know what, everybody? A garage does not fit at all. A garage has no hope of fitting in there. And I don't know what I was thinking. Unless we put it there to fill in that space and then just bring a road down the side. Do you know what? We'll do it. Absolutely. Let's just try and use the space as best we can. Yay, there we go. Splendid. And in this gap here, why don't we have one of the manure storage things, just to make it a little bit easier to access manure if you need to go and, fertilize these fields and such like. Okay, this is good. So what we'll do is in here, we'll fill this up with useful farm machinery. So we'll make a note of what it is, what number it is, and then we'll fill that up with all sorts of exciting stuff. We've parked a tractor back over there. So yeah, potatoes digger probably wouldn't go amiss. They look quite big. Hang on a second. So garage 18. So digger, dig. So potato digger, yes please, into garage 18, because of course, we've filled up all the other parking spots. So we only have a choice of these two, so it doesn't fly around the map so erratically. Right, how about then? Oh, okay, the potatoes digger is in. Right, there we go, everybody. We can fit one in there. It turns out potato diggers are really quite big indeed. Okay, I mean, Joe, what? It's fine. That's another bit of equipment. Hopefully that will make people's lives a little bit easier over here on this bit of the farm. I think over here in this little parking spot, I think we might invest in some more tractors. We've got space for 3 tractors, I think. Let's get 3 lovely blue tractors in, shall we? There we go. Ethos tractors. And because there is only one parking space, they just go straight in. We don't flit around the map or anything. It's very nice. I mean, yeah, there we go. Just get 3 of those in. And we'll put that one there and get the other one. Look at that. That brand new one has been immediately driven away off the parking lot. Okay, and turn that round. Hang on, what? Hang on. That wasn't in use earlier, was it? Wasn't there a gap? I thought that whole space was... Okay, right. That seems to have filled up an extra space for some reason. Right, hang on. They take 1 times 2. So they should fill up... Hang on, this is very confusing. What's happened here? Why have we got this errant space being used up? So they take up 1 space each. They take up 2. The tractors take up 2, and this space has just filled itself up. Okay, fine. Be like that then. Be like that game if you want to be a bit awkward. I mean, we could put a sprayer into there then to fill up that gap. Because, you know, we've got space for it. People can use the sprayers if there's an extra one. That's no bad thing. There we go. Wonderful. That seemed a little bit weird. I suspect that's not entirely working as it should be. But there we go. Right. Sorted. All done. And I noticed that we've completed our research. Let's press the right button. And we've not got that much left. We've got industrial management for pig farming. Unlocks the 3rd level of buildings for pigs. And we don't have much in the way of pigs on the farm. There we go, though. So, do that. 50,000 money, 60 days. And I think that might be it. I think we have just commenced our last bit of training. So after that's done, that's it. We will have access to everything, actually in the sort of the build options. So everything will be available to us, and we will have maximised everything. We've maximised the harvest of the orchards and the fields and the bees and everything else, and we've reduced the probability of, you know, diseases and fungus and mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? That will be the best that we can be. We're going to be the very best. Oh, I like this. I do like seeing those things doing their thing. They're very exciting. Look at that. It just drives along and then a little kind of hay bale pops out the back. It's just wonderful. I think it's time for some more bees because I like bees. Bees are really good. And we have a great big bit of space over here where we can put down lots of beekeeper cottages. And then, of course, we've kind of done this. So these fields here, these thin fields, are going to be growing bee-friendly flowers. They're going to be growing colza and buckwheat. So the bees can go over to these. They can then make different types of honey. That honey is a little bit more profitable than the regular honey they make. And then we can obviously reap the profits. So how about we just get some of the beekeeper cottages set up over here? Now, are they within range of that just there, the logistics building? Yes, they are. Absolutely fine. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's get us a beekeeper building. Now, where do we want to put these? I think let's put one right in the corner. And then when it's done, we will then start building the hives. And then we'll see what we can do with that. We'll see kind of what that looks like. I love how they're so tiny. After building all the massive factories and all the other huge buildings, we just have a tiny, tiny little building here. Right, there we go. I mean, one person is involved doing the rooftop dance each time. That is all we need to build a beekeeper cottage. Okay, and now we go to here. In fact, no, we don't. We go to there. We buy ourselves a load of hives. So we can have 10 of these. So I think, can we build them there? So 9 and then 10 behind. And then we could put another one kind of on that side. And we'll try and maximise this space as best we can. So, can we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so then we'll get ourselves... Now we know that that is allowed. We'll have another one there. And then we need to leave a gap of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and another one there. And then 1, 2, 3, and another one there. So that's 4 of those. That's 4 beekeeper cottages. And then we could just do the exact same thing over here. We could say, yes, okay, 1 just there, and 1 just there, and 1 just there, and 1 just there. And then we could have the worker house over here, possibly another warehouse, so they don't have to walk. Okay, no, they only have to walk to just there. That's actually not that far. That's actually fine. They could do with a bit of a walk. Okay, I thought that was going to take up a bit more room, but no, they actually are relatively compact. All this is quite a big space. It might actually be quite a big bit of room. Okay, I mean, let's wait for those to... Okay, they're finished. Right, that was surprisingly fast as well. Okay, let's just get the get all these things in then, because this might take a while to get all these things placed, because we have to do it for all of these. But that's 8. That's 8 cottages. That means 1 house of workers can actually service all of those, which is really good. That's very handy. In fact, let's get that house in, actually, whilst we're faffing about with this. Where can the house go? It could go just there. It could go there. But we're not going to do that. What we'll do is, we'll put the house... I don't know, do you want to put it sort of at the end? Hang on. Let's get the things built over here, so I don't build the workhouse in a silly place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what we could do is, hang on. So let's get these in as well. So, right, hang on, clickety-click, click, lots of clicking. Now, do we have ourselves just a nice row of flowers running down the middle? Ones that we put in, you know, in the little sort of decorative things, the planters. And then just have a road going across here, and then have the workhouse, and we'll give them a warehouse as well because we're nice like that. Let's do that. Let's have that going to just there, and then have the worker house like that. And then can we fit a warehouse in actually? I don't know if we can now. Yes, we can. So pop a warehouse in like that. And there we go. Okay, I mean, that's turned out quite nicely, hasn't it? I didn't think that was going to turn out quite as well as that. But there we go. Right, hang on. I need to drop all these other things in. But there we go. And then we need to find, obviously, people that are good at beekeeping. That might be a slightly trickier proposition. I pressed the wrong button there. Because, yeah, we don't see too many of those. But I'm sure there must be someone. There must be at least a couple of people around. Right, hang on. Let's just get these last ones in. There we go. Drop these in. Money is no object. It doesn't matter. And final ones. Boop, 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 and boop. Many, many hives. Oh, that's wonderful. And then, of course, yeah, we need to get the decoratives in. Let's just have... Do you want a mixture of the flowers boxes and then the other ones? Some different flowers. Yeah, let's have it like that. So have that and that. Just put those on alternate ones. Like so. Because then it'll look nice. And again, it's a choice for the bees. They can go over there to the field, or they can go here to some nearby flowers. If they don't want to travel far from home or whatever. And then let's get those, because they will fill those gaps in quite nicely indeed. There we go. Oh, I like that. That looks really good. Like that and like that. Okay, right. Now we just need the workhouse to be complete. Oh, hang on a second. No, wait there. There's a gap there. So let's put into the gap, obviously, a nice flowers box, of course. And then we'll wait to see what actually everything looks like, because there's no power. There's never any power around here. Oh, now I can't. Hang on, we're gonna have to build it at the back. I'm going to build it out here somewhere. Hang on a second. Right, pop that there, connect it up to there. Right, are we all plugged in? Are we all plugged in? They don't need power, apparently. The beekeeper buildings need no power at all, which I do find a bit weird, but okie doke. Right, and is anybody in here good at looking after bees? We've got 2 people. Beekeeping and machines, orchards and beekeeping. Do you know what? You 2 can come in. It's absolutely fun. Be good at beekeeping. Be good at machines. And you, orchards and beekeeping. Yay. You can go to the far ones. Go all the way down. Ooh, got to be careful. Don't pick the people that are plant heavy. Ooh, Lottie Fisher. We could move Lottie Fisher over to look after bees. That would be quite good. Hang on a minute. Beekeeper, but no, hang on. What's the house? House for permanent employees number 48. Oh my goodness me. We are like a massive super employer. Right, hang on. Where is that person? They must be in here somewhere, or in here. Where are you? There. Oh, now you as well. Hang on. Are there multiple people? Oh, this is good. Right, Austin Chambers. Can we relocate you to house number... It's doing that thing where it flies around the map again, which is all very weird. House number 48, please. Right. So house number 48 gets a new person, who is Austin. Okay, yeah. So at the moment you're doing something on a field, we need you to not do that, Austin. Can you... Hang on a minute. Do you appear in the list, Austin? Oh, this is going to get complicated, isn't it? No, you don't, unfortunately. Botherations. Okay, hang on a minute. Blake can go down there. That's all fine. And then who was the other person that was good at bees? Lottie Fisher. Okay, so relocate you to house 48, which... why don't they just appear in order? Why don't they just appear in numerical order, at least? Okay, there we go. Currently, she's just staying in a house. Okay, does that mean we can deploy her to a building? Lottie, are you around? Yeah, Lottie's just there. So let's assign her to that place right there. And then, yeah, then we had the other guy. So not you, not you, not you. No, none of these people. I think maybe that other person is out doing something. Yeah, Austin, you're going to house number 40. We've kind of relocated you, Austin, unless you're going to pick up your stuff and move it. But you don't need to go to that house anymore because you've been moved. Is that you going in? Hang on, whereabouts are you? You are... yeah, you're going down here. Right, so pop into there. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the camera, but it's all very exciting and jazzy. Right, and then... Austin, yes, absolutely. Wonderful. Okay, so now half of the beekeeper cottages are already full, which is really good. And then if we could just get some people that are good at plants over here to fill in the gaps, that would be even better. So plants, yes. Okay, that fills in that house. So yes, yes. There was nobody else good at plants, but there were quite a few people that were good at manufacturing. It's all coming together very nicely indeed. Okay, right, hang on a minute. Manufacturing. So 4 people. You are joking. 4 people. There's a beekeeper. There's a beekeeper down there. It's refreshed. Yeah, okay. Get you, get you, get you, and get you. And then, right, sort these people out first. So you're really good at manufacturing, which is handy. Yeah, that's good. You can be better at orchards because we're nice. Amber Burke, yeah, orchards and manufacturing, well done. And Aria Green, be good at manufacturing. Okay, so let's fill in this building here. So Brooke and Faith. And this one here can be Amber and Aria. So we need one more person. And then we can go... Oh, cracky, where are we going? Hang on a minute, I'm lost. There we go. Right, down to here. And get the person that was good at bees. There are 2. There's 2 beekeepers. This is tremendous stuff. Okay, become better at bees. And become better at bees and animals. Because bees are different to animals for reasons. And you... I mean, I imagine you're going to be at the bottom of the list. You go into there. You... go down to there. Okay, that worked slightly more effectively and efficiently than I was expecting it to. That's actually turned out quite nicely indeed. Okay, that's really good. So we have ourselves our little sort of bee setup down here now, which is all very good. 2 more people required, however. Has the list refreshed? Have we got people that are good at bees? 1. 1 person. Oh, botherations. Do you know what? We'll take it. Thomas Clark, welcome aboard. In you come, beekeeping, and endurance. Actually, that's not too bad. That's okay. Right, and then you, Mr. Clark, down into there. And there were some people that were good at plants, I noticed. So we need a couple more people to top up the ones that we took away. Plants and manufacturing. Okay, we'll keep you as a manufacturing person, actually. You and you can come over here. So that is now 8 more people over here working on the lovely fields. Oh, this is tremendous. Okay, and then one last person over here, manufacturing. We've got a choice of people. You're cheaper. Jasmine Lee is cheaper because she's not multi-skilled. She doesn't have to be. In you come, Jasmine Lee, and down we go, and there we go. Put you into this building here, and voila, all done. So now our mills are producing lots of lovely organic wheat flour. I assume we have quite a pile of organic wheat flour now because we're not doing anything with it. Hang on. Go to here. Go to wheat flour. We've currently got 2,200 kilograms of wheat flour. We've still got quite a lot of organic wheat left over as well, which is pretty good. Okay, that's a good thing. So now we need to get more workers to go and work in here, in the bakery. I don't know if we have any capacity in these buildings. No, so we need another worker house. Hang on a minute. Hang on, we can do this. This is fine. This is all good. If we put them going across that way as well, we can fit more in along there. So get another worker house in. Oh, dear me. So get another one of those in. Did we get all the bees? Are all the bees up and running? No, 1 more required. So when the list refreshes again, whenever that might be, it has just refreshed because there's a new beekeeping person. Hello, new beekeeping person. Evie. Welcome, Evie. Right, in you come. Okay, that's good. That's maximised our bee production down there. That's very exciting indeed. And then over here, that house is done. So now let's see if we have anybody good at manufacturing. We've got 5 people. Okay, this is very good. Eliza, Matthew, Benjamin and Layla. Now I think the bakery did need 4 people, didn't it? Yeah, okay. So here we go. No, hang on. No, that's the food processing plant. Hang on, click there. The bakery still needs 4 people. Okay, so what we need to do is, I just realised we're probably selling all of our eggs. Hang on a second. Hang on. Egg. Don't sell all of the eggs, please. Sell above 50,000. That might be a tad high, but okay, we'll sort it out. And then in here, let's hire the manufacturing people. So there we go. So there's 4 of you. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. In fact, there's a 5th. There's a 5th person. And, yeah, level them up. It's a shame you can't sort of auto do that or whatever. But there we go. Right, and you. Let's throw a bit of money at you. And you. They're not literally. We're not like literally chucking coins at them. That would be mean. And then, down here, there are just the 4 people. So yes, 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 and yes. So at some point, we might actually make ourselves some pasta. Okay, that would be exciting to see. That would be an exciting moment. Now, I imagine, because we have quite a lot of chickens, we should be able to get quite a lot of eggs. It might not happen right away, because I guess we have sold all of our eggs. Hang on, let me have a look. Egg. We've got 361 eggs. So there you go. We don't need the auto sort of buying thing anymore, because the chickens have just laid a load of eggs. So there we go. So now in here, hang on. It's working. Oh my goodness, we just picked up a massive load of eggs. And we've made... Have we made pasta? We've just made pasta. We've just made pasta, everybody. The baker is doing something. We're actually making lovely, lovely pasta. This is very exciting. It's another new product on the farm, which is always the goal of this place. Try and make as many different things as we can, because there are so many buildings. There are so many production buildings and so many things that we can grow, orchards and fields, and we can make production buildings. There's fish and animals and loads of other stuff. So try and make as much as we can. This is a new thing, which I think is very good. I'm very happy that we now have some pasta. I mean, now, the next step, food processing plant. We've got carrots. We have ourselves organic pasta. We now need chicken meat. And then, when that's in, we can make soup. At long, long last, we could have ourselves a lovely bowl of nice soup with some nice chicken in it and some carrots. It's healthy. And a bit of pasta. It covers many different food groups. You've got proteins and carbs and whatever the food group of carrots in. I don't really know. Vegetables? Or is that not a food group? I don't really know, but whatever the case, it's lovely. It's lovely and healthy and full of goodness. Oh, that's why I couldn't find the way into this factory here, because I've taken the road out. Yes, that would possibly cause that problem, wouldn't it? Yeah, the road did go here, didn't it? And I took it out in order to rejig this bit, not realising that that was the front. Okay, can we put that back in? I think we can just get that in. There we go. And we still do have room for another workhouse. It'll just point down here. But that's okay. That's all fine. There we go. Right, we've sorted that out. The organic buckwheat has no warehouse nearby. Does it not? There's a warehouse there. It's right there. Doesn't have manure. Oh no, you're absolutely right. It's over there, but it's not over here. Nope, sorry game. Absolutely, you are spot on. I've completely overlooked that. Yeah, let's put that into this gap here, because that's quite a nice convenient gap. So we'll pop that into there, and we'll put another one on the other side as well, because I think that'll help out a little bit. Yeah, absolutely right. No warehouse for manure. Yeah, all these are waiting for... that's why they've not been done, because they've been waiting for manure, and we haven't provided them with the sufficient amount of animal poop. Bother. Okay, never mind. We're not selling manure, are we? We surely aren't selling that anymore. If we are, we should be selling it over ludicrous amounts. 50,000. Yeah, there we go. Splendid. Because we are using quite a lot of it. There are many, many fields now requiring lots of, fresh dung or whatever. That field just appeared. Something has appeared. Something has appeared in this field. This is where we're growing some lovely crops, however that works. Still not entirely sure, but there we go. And they're being sprayed. Hang on. Oh, that was confusing. Were you doing that field? They were fertilising the colza field. I thought they were sort of working on the same field at the same time, which did confuse me a bit, but there we go. Right, so we're getting rid of some of our warnings as well. We are bringing the warnings down. I mean, quite a lot of them are to do with the fruit processing plants, the fruit faz that don't have anybody in, and that's fine. And then the food processing plant has nobody in. And then we just have diseased fields, which is generally bad. And then over here, that is lacking a... What's it saying? Oh, I think it was lacking something, but it's not anymore. It was lacking a manure spreader thing, I think. But that's fine. They'll get there in time. When one is out of use, they can take it and use it on this field here. Okay, now that's all fine. That's all fine. How are we dealing with the diseased fields? Yeah, that's got anti-weed stuff. It's being sprayed, I think. Hang on. We're not doing that by hand, right? We're not spraying that by hand, because that would be silly. Autumn has come, harvest time for crops, and the last moments to work in the fields before the first frost sets in. Okay, that's fine. I've just realised something. Hang on. Do these fields over here, the new ones, they're not irrigated. Well, those ones are, but the new ones we put in are not. Hang on. Where are the... I'm really confused. Hang on. There are so many fields. Where are they? These ones here. They're irrigated. These ones won't be. These new ones we put in are not irrigated. Hang on a minute. I mean, it's raining, so that helps quite a bit. That's kind of, nature's irrigation. There we go. Absolutely. Get these irrigated. Get the water levels up. The water levels look quite high anyway, so it wasn't a problem. But there we go. That will stop any issues in the future. Marvellous stuff. And we're getting some sorghum out of this field. Hooray, look at that. We're using the massive, great big kind of reaper thing. Don't fear it. And yeah, there we go. Marvellous. Now we just need to get other stuff. What comes next? Do they bale that up or whatever? I don't know. And look at this. Lovely bees. Lots of people running about the place. Are there bees actually in the hives? I don't know if we can see the bees in the hives. But whatever the case, that is also going to be generating quite a nice amount of money, because honey is quite profitable, and we've got the training thing done, which means we get, I think it's 10% more from our honey. So there we go. Everything looking very good indeed. And just a quick check on the bakery, just to make sure that it's all ticking over quite nicely, and it's absolutely fine. Look at that. They've got loads of organic wheat flour, they've got absolutely loads of eggs, and they are very busily making lots of very nice organic pasta. There are currently 180 kilograms of it in the actual sort of storage area of the bakery. Do we have any more of that anywhere else? I imagine we must have made a little bit more. Where is it? There it is. 2,520 kilograms, units, whatever, of organic pasta. That is very, very good indeed. Okay, so the bakery is absolutely fine. That is just merrily working away. So what we'll do is we will finish up for now. And then next time, when we come back, we'll get ourselves some soup. Because now we've got the carrots and we've got the pasta, the next thing we need is some organic chicken meat. So we are going to have to build ourselves a slaughterhouse somewhere or other, probably over there somewhere, I would imagine. And then we can get some lovely organic chicken meat, and then we can make some lovely organic soup. I can finally have a bowl of soup. I mean, yes, okay, it's taken a long time and we've gone through a ridiculously elaborate way to get it, but we'll get there in the end. We'll have a lovely bowl of soup. I'm sure it will be delicious. But yeah, things are looking very good. Things are looking very good. We've got these fields in over here now. We've got a load of extra bees, which is no bad thing. And we're also trying to provide a little bit for our own farm, by growing these crop things. So we can produce loads of these, which means we don't have to buy them in, which is very good. So I think next time, yeah, we'll get the soup sorted. Perhaps we might need some more carrots. If that's going to be using carrots to make the soup, we might need to get some more carrot fields. I'm sort of looking over here in this area for that. And then, yeah, maybe next time we'll try and sort out some of the fruit factories, because now we're keeping lots of our fruit behind, but we're not doing anything with it right now because nobody's working in these factories. So we'll try and get that sorted as well. So absolutely loads to be getting on with. Look at this though. The farm is looking huge. And also, we are running out of workers. We can have a maximum of 500 workers. So we've got what? Hang on. 500. The difference between 434 maths with Penge is, what's that? 66? Is that right? Yeah, 66 more workers, and that is it. Then we can have no more. That will be our farm at maximum capacity. So that limit there sort of determines where we can stop. So, we're getting there relatively quickly, so we'll have to try and bear that in mind as well, because over here is going to take up quite a lot of workers. That's going to be, hang on a minute, hang on. How many more do we need? That's going to be 8, 16, hang on a minute, 24, 32. That's half-ish of our available workers just going over here. So then we're going to have to be very, very selective about what else we do. What else needs workers, because we haven't got all the production buildings in yet. We haven't got the slaughterhouse in. That's going to need some people. We haven't got all these things in. So we'll try and consider that stuff next time out as well. But yeah, we'll finish up for the moment. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Farm Manager 2021. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. The city of Cupboard, it can be full of geeks, very loyal geeks to me. It's this sort of stripy hill. That's interesting. Oh, Stripey Mountain. Sorry, I downgraded you to a hill. Just really irritate the Norwegians. Everyone had gold. People were lying on beds of gold. They were eating gold. They were trying to wash their hair with gold. There was gold literally everywhere in our empire.